It's hard to believe it's been 25 years, and what an exciting time it's going to be to have them all back. I think the majority of them are going to be able to make it back. 12, 14 of the 18 of those women now. So it's going to be a special day for sure for California University and for our softball program. At the beginning of the year when we started, lost that game and came back and ran off a streak of things. That beginning work helped when we got to the national tournament, and they've already played that kind of competition. They were used to running streaks. They were used to being behind at times and fighting through things, and knowing where we were at, what needed to be done from what happened in those past years. And they, the first team ever to go through and just walk through the tournament. It was, they put on a show, and it was a lot of fun. And I had the best seat in the house watching it. Defense is the key, is our motto. You can't, in our game, you can't win without a good defense, and that's just the way it is. But for them to shut out those teams, and from the year before that, who was it? Omaha that beat us, yep. And then we came back, and what comes around goes around sometimes, and they stood up to that pressure. They did not want anybody to score on them, and that was the result. And they put on a clinic of softball defensively there. We had it all. They came together, they worked so hard. All-American at first, and Tara Douglas, Dana Boyer behind the plate, as you said, Liz Spiderweb at third. A lot of people in the country back then at all levels gave her the title of the best third baseman in the world. Sarah Casson at second, Carrie Novak in right. Then you had, solid player Nikki Fiedler in left. Jen Valeriot was the MVP of the conference, and Kate Vaughn, arguably our best athlete at shortstop. It was jam-packed, and then when you got to our bench players, if you want to say that, the backup players, we would not have missed a beat when we took injuries, when we had to make subs and different things, but the speed, the power, the grace, the defense, everything fell right into place. You work hard to get to the top of the hill, and then it's very, very hard to stay there. So the challenge was there, but right after that was about the celebration of what we accomplished. First time for the history of our school, first time for the history in the PSAC. Gave them all the time off until they came back. So that whole summer, if they wanted to play, do the different things. We kept, a lot of them did, and national player things and stuff like that, national teams and so on. But when we came back, then was the mental aspect. But I'm sure we'll get into that next year, because fortunately we get to do another 25th silver anniversary for the '98 team.
Yeah.